I will accept the offer.
Oh, why not? Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like this place.
Okay, let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. All right, gentlemen, follow me.
Hey, man, girl.
Okay, lead the way, Hosea.
How far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur. Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around. Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled. It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones. Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county. We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember? Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Funny.
Very funny. So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Drake? Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here. He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy. If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight. I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight. But sometimes more smartly than others.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
I guess that must be the lake. Okay, the game just glitched out on me for a bit there. My goodness.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. Careful.
Looks like it's big enough to hold 2 to 3 people.
Looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Keep going. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
See L1 to equip the fishing rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
On a good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving. Got one.
There, hooked him.
Ah, I should have had that one.
Just need
Come
to.
on, Arthur. You can't go back empty-handed.
Slowly rotate the R stick.
Got a nibble there, Arthur.
Okay.
You hooked him. Something's nibbling. Ha! Got ya! Shit. Got away.
Come on, come on.
Hey, look at this beauty.
Okay, there we go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis.
Need to put. Let me see. Large fish basin happens open and flowing water all around the southern states. Like I said, I went fishing a couple of times in real life, but I never caught a bite. I never caught a bite. I guess I am that impatient when it comes to fishing. Ooh. I have 37% of completion.
50-pounder, you reckon?
I would like to see that. Not bad, Arthur. There he is. So kind, Arthur. Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass. This again?
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night. This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?" Look, you can fish.
I wonder if it's a different type of fish or the same one that I caught before.
Someone and buy some.
It looks smaller.
Nice, you hooked it.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but
Looks
he loved
different.
to fish. We go out all the time. But
A
one
steelhead
day,
trout.
we're river fishing when we see a funeral.
Okay, so that is 3 different fish that I have caught now. Yep, 3.
Procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is. Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
There we go. Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Kaka went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog. Yeah, it's some spirit.
And yet I caught another bite.
Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end. You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean. Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky. No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean. Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. There you go. That's a nice one. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really?
Well, I found another steelhead.
So, I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her. in my
Maybe just
own
one more
way,
fish to catch.
And she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
This one looks smaller. But let's see if it's the same type of fish that I've caught.
You're getting the hang of this.
Yep, same one. Another 4-pounder. Often you, let's see, use worms as bait.
Maybe we throw Trelawney back in too. Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down.
Yeah, let's call it a day.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful. What about the horses? Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I. that was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners till we come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hayden is a bully boy. Come pledge me on this ground, round, round, round. We disdain. But we care for the merchantmen who do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
Well, I think we're almost there. I see a tent and I see a dock. And here we are.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in review.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Okay, mission complete, a new south. I better check what I missed. Of course! Let's see. Knock out Anders Anderson without taking a hit, which I did not. Catch a fish with Dutch and Hosea. Obviously, I did not do any of those, unfortunately. Oh, great. Strauss has another quest for me. Oh well.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks. And I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that. Look out, old man. Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in rows. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
All right, let's see how far those two are. Let's see. Dutch asks you to sniff around the Gallagher Hall to see what you can find about the Greys. I have pretty much unlocked a lot of the map, but still, a lot of it needs to be uncovered. Still no way I'm going down there. Okay, I think that pretty much, let's see. Seek out the debtors and recover the money, which they are still not. Let me check again. Oh. Okay, so there's one right there, and oh wow. Winton Holmes and Gwen Hughes. Weapons forbidden. Yeah, That I know. Play dominoes.
How are you?
Live? You?
Fine. Let me ask you a question. If I was to kill Miss Grimshaw, would Dutch be mad?
I think, as a general rule, Dutch likes to avoid murder within the camp. I mean, there was that one time, but he was a traitor. But Miss Grimshaw, well, Dutch has a soft spot for her.
I thought as much. Was she always like this?
I ain't quite old enough to know.
No, of course. So as long as you've known her,
She's always liked her swill of vinegar.
I'd like to give her a swig of arsenic.
We'll just do it discreetly.
I will. You fancy a game of dominoes?
Sure, why not?
If I'm playing with you, she'll leave me alone.
Can't believe the dominoes survived black.
Okay, the basic rules for dominoes in a draw game. The aim of it is to be the first player to put down all of your dominoes. There are 8. Let's see. 6, 6, 5. Huh.
I thought something looked different.
Well, I stole that one. I'm sure I can steal it.
Let's see. Tilly has asked for a necklace. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
They're easy enough.
I'll keep my eye out for you, too.
And to be honest, I never play dominoes like this. I would usually just... Let's see, a 3 to 2. 3 to 2. Nice.
This is annoying.
They was telling me they don't let blacks in that saloon in town. I have a good mind to go and burn it down.
Okay. Still useless.
Well, whoops for you.
Again?
I guess I kind of feel bad for you.
I swear I'm not doing this.
Well, whoops for you.
There.
A 6. Okay.
There. But all for nothing.
Well, she has the last piece, so...
Okay.
I'll take it.
Damn. Messed this up.
Nah, let's just leave. You want fair and square. You want fair and square, Tilly. You're better at dominoes. You're better at dominoes than me, because if you ask, like I said, in real life, I don't play dominoes like that. I usually just stack them next to each other or stack them to form a wall. that's just how I play them. I never know how the game actually works. Okay, the last thing for me to do for today is to contribute some donations. Good thing we're good on medicine and ammunition, yeah. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna sell a lot of this stuff because okay, donated $63. I'm just gonna get rid of all of the stuff that I have because I don't need them. Don't need them other than selling. If it's a wash, then I could... Oh, $12. Okay, out to 213. And yeah, I still need to get my honor meter up. So, I think I'll figure that later. I think I'm just gonna stop right here for today. Still, it was a good fishing trip and a decent game of dominoes. So, yeah. Who knows what this game has in store next, but I'll find out in the next time. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I hope you all have a great Blurific day.